Here we are. We're back.
In a new episode, in a new zone.
In a new zone.
But we're still here.
New space. Yes. Welcome to the JV Experience, episode number 6. So, just to tell you, maybe we didn't tell you the episodes before, it's Vlad here, it's Joe here, Jonathan, you are here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. We hope you always enjoy. As always, like comments. We like that.
We like the comments. I'm telling you, we receive a lot of comments. And, sometimes these comments could be like about somebody who got mad because we said something that you didn't like. And haters. Basically, it's part of it. We like it.
Game. Yes.
We like it. So if you have a complaint also, please let us know.
We will consider it if it's, well written out and, not just bullshit hating.
Well, even though if it's hating or bullshit, it's your point of view. Just ask us,
true.
We're having our point of view. Maybe to you what we say is bullshit and that's them fine.
Yeah, of course. I mean, everybody can have their opinion, If you don't like our opinion, well, it's your problem.
There are other podcasts.
Yeah, exactly, man. Office going off, fella. We do what you gotta do. Know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
man.
actually, I like this kind of
setup.
close space,
Yeah.
It's more focused.
Yeah.
It's our, you remember the first time? Oh, shit, bro. Distanciation sociale. 2 mirrors.
Shit.
Yeah, but the first time
Anyway.
we pre-recorded, you remember, it was in the car.
Yeah, it was
winter,
the first video, First video was in a car.
And it was nice.
Yeah.
We talked about some interesting stuff also at that time.
Yeah.
But that's, just for us. You cannot see that.
So what's up? What would you like to talk about today?
I thought it was interesting what you said earlier about the schools in Mexico. Caliente.
Spicy shit.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. You was telling that the teacher was telling to other kids to come see how you was getting beaten up.
Yeah, the teacher was a bully, okay? So maybe that's why I'm a little bit of a bully. I don't know. As you want to see it. But what happened is that this teacher, what she used to do is that whenever somebody did wrong in the class, okay, she said, okay, the person who did wrong, put yourself in your knees and let's go all around this person who did a bad behavior and hit him in the head. And that's kindergarten,
Kindergarten.
Because this teacher, she got something wrong in her head, and in every domain you will find
somebody crazy,
somebody who's not doing it the right way, and even us, we do mistakes in whatever we do, it's part of life. But this teacher really went over the fence,
and nobody tells nothing
until parents start complaining and stuff. But sometimes kids, they shut their mouth, they don't say shit, so shit keeps going.
Imagine, bro, your teacher says, okay, so everybody come gather here. We gotta beat the shit out of this
Exactly. It was like that, yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
I remember, even if you don't beat the kid, she'll get mad at you because she'll be like, why I didn't saw you throwing
What the fuck?
throwing punches, not punches, but it was
That's,
close like this and just in
like
the
a
head.
psycho.
Tac. Yeah.
Some people,
I mean, she got fired. I believe she got fired later on, but still,
so.
It's part of.
Well, even me, when I was in kindergarten in Armenia, I mean, there was no type of thing like that. But the teacher could let her take your ear and turn it, hit you.
Yeah, well, she used to do that too.
Small things, but acceptable kind of.
Yeah, like taking you from the arm and twist it like this, and
And I remember one time it was like a music teacher, singing teacher.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. I'm not singing at all. And there's another story close to that. I will tell you after. The teacher, there was a girl who was like, making jokes.
Okay.
She came, she took his ear and turned it.
Okay.
Hardly, like it was red. And she didn't know that that kid was the daughter of the doctor of the school.
Oh shit!
And then when she knew, she was like, "Are you okay?" Sorry, because she knew that she gotta have some bullshit coming her way.
Of course.
But nobody tell nothing. And that teacher, I remember one time we was doing like exam, and you need to sing something,
Yeah.
and she's giving you grade for it. I sang the national anthem. Okay. It was bullshit. And what she told me? She was like, I like you, like, but
Really?
do you have
Yeah.
do you have any brothers or sisters like studying in the school? I was like, yeah. Okay, who's that? And I was like, such. Oh, that's your sister? I'm gonna give you a good grade. Don't worry. Like you get a B minus.
Yeah, just because she knows your sister and
Yeah.
she likes her.
Yeah, I was like, okay. Like it just shows you how it works in different countries. If your father is a director of something, I'm gonna give you a good grade. If you are somebody powerful, I'm gonna give you a good grade. It's not as much based on your knowledge. It's more like I don't know, who you are, who's your family.
Yeah.
And that's nasty. Like,
Well, this happened in all countries, not only in our countries. I believe this also happens in countries like here. Like,
you get judged.
Yeah, you get judged by who's your family, where you come from, who are your friends, who do you know.
Even though here, there you wear uniforms and all that in schools.
Yeah.
To actually to avoid judging by the kids, by
Yeah.
the teachers. Imagine if you don't have nothing to wear, the teacher will judge you, and maybe your grades will suffer from that.
Yeah, that sucks.
They tried, but still, there is still, if you go to private school, they know who you are. In public schools, they know like what's your social status and whatever. But that's, I don't know. It's not the best way to educate somebody,
Yeah.
Did you felt something like that?
Well,
Yeah.
that's how it works in every country, as I'm saying. Because if they see you well, they're gonna treat you well. It's like, for example, you're at work, you have a client in front of you, and you are not presented the way you're supposed to be presented, or clean, or whatever. The people are gonna judge you anyway. Everybody
Yeah,
still judge.
True. It's like, if you are selling Mercedes cars
Yeah.
and you are not well dressed, properly hair dressed and all that, even though you are selling a Mercedes, they will judge you. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want it. Because you want to have good experience. Like like this experience, it's a JV experience. But whenever you buy something, even though you can buy the same fucking thing from somebody else, even maybe cheaper,
Yeah.
but if the way it was presented to you, it was sold to you, it's great, it's slick, it's like, smooth. You know what I mean? You gotta take it, even though it's more expensive. And that's just big facts. Like, I don't give a damn if you sell diamonds or you sell car or you sell just, I don't know, apples. If at the end it comes down not just how you look, but the service,
Yeah.
people will get it from you.
Exactly.
And they will bring more people for it.
Yeah.
Bro, even right now, like yesterday, I had a text from a guy who was looking for a new cell phone. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
But they are still contacting me to get something. I'm like,
Because they like who you are, they like your service, they like
and
your
I don't even
personality.
remember them. Like, I see, okay, this guy. It was something quick for me. Maybe I just get a sale. It was easy thing, but I give them my number, which is important. Business cards, your contacts. Some people give their LinkedIn now
Yeah.
for more professional stuff, and you tell them, hey, you need something else, let me know. Not today, maybe in a year, they will be like, "What's up? Do you still work there?"
That's money in the bank.
Yeah, that's an investment.
There.
It's an investment you do.
Yeah.
And it's, there are different levels. Now we're talking about the guy who wanted the phone, but it can be the guy who wants a house, a guy who wants another car. Like me, I know that I have a guy, if I want to buy another car for family or friends, I'm going to go see him because service, quality
You like
service.
the service, you like how he
Exactly.
treats you, you see that he's professional, he presents well to you.
He cares about your needs. That's
Yeah.
one of the most important points. If he cares about the needs more than the profit and what you will get him, that that the guy first, he or the girl likes what he do, knows what he do, and do it best for your benefit,
Yeah.
not mine.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
benefit, it will come, whatever. Your benefit is the main thing, and that's what I'm learning right now at the job. Like, because we work with money and with clients, you gotta, I need to know what's your goals, what's your dreams, what do you want to do, what are you good with it, what are you risky more, like what's your tolerance. I need to know that.
And where are you in life now?
It's
what's up?
It's a financial institution.
Yeah.
And it's different game. It's same thing as I was doing before. It's sales, but they cover it up more with advising. I'm your advisor. Well, technically, any salesman, any saleswoman is an advisor.
As an advisor, yeah.
You are an advisor.
Yes.
You sell construction for buildings. Designs, the materials. You are advising people.
Yeah, yeah.
It's different way of seeing things. You are not salesman. You are salesman if we are straight up, but when it's come down to higher level of dealing with people and money, it's called advising.
Yes. You're like a consultant.
Consultant, exactly.
That's how
If you sell houses,
that's why you want them to see you.
you don't call yourself a salesman. You're like, I'm a consultant for housings, agent immobilier, like we say in French.
Yeah.
It sounds different. Different.
Yeah, but
status,
at the same time, it's the same thing. The same bullshit.
At the end, it comes down to you. You need to do.
How you
your
gonna
thing.
present yourself? That's it.
Yeah, it's not what you say, it's who says it and how you said it.
And as you say later on, you can be selling apples, you can be
Anything.
selling orange, you can be whatever you're selling. It's
Bro,
just how you
anything.
want to sell it. It's the same thing. Could be anything that you're
Exactly.
selling, but it's the same process to make the good sell.
Exactly, and I remember there was like a story of a guy who was shoe shining.
Yeah.
Nowadays it's rare, but it was like a crazy example because the guy was shoe shining, like let's say one person, it takes you to clean the shoes 10 minutes max, and he has 3 different type of categories
Okay.
of shoe shining. And if you tell him, give me the the lowest one, he will check you like, okay. And then when he will do it, he will tell, oh, you got nice, like let's say if you wear a suit, it's a nice suit, wow, good quality. Like he will make you feel like, damn, you wear classy thing, you wear high quality thing, you are a high quality person, and you want me to do just the the normal basic stuff. Come on, man, you deserve the better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's pushing it.
But slickly, when it's done clean and smoothly, and when I'm just suggesting to you, damn, he's right. I mean, bro, I'm not a
He's-
cheap ass guy.
Yeah.
Take this, man, do it the best you can.
Yeah, this is true.
You gotta have the talent to do that. Not
But-
everybody can do that.
This is true, but also that's playing with the ego. He's like, hey,
Of course,
you
of
got
course.
more money than that. Come on.
There's a lot of techniques to attack, or to approach. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You gotta adapt your
Yeah.
your speech.
Depending on your client.
Yeah, if I know
Who's in front of you.
exactly, if I know that you are you're informed about the stuff that you talk with me,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk with you like with the others who
Yeah.
needs more explanation, who I can guide better. No, I know that you know things, and you are here to see if I know things,
Yeah.
if I am expert enough. You know what I mean?
There's another thing.
Yeah,
This is
they
true.
trick you because they want to see.
If you know your stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, they
Some
test
people
you.
they are higher level consumers. Let's say.
Yeah, they know what they're buying, and they want to see if you know what you're selling.
Exactly. There are even different categories of those
Yeah.
type of consumers.
These clients, they'll help me out a lot. They make me learn things. They make me
Exactly.
look for stuff. Sometimes I don't know. and I'd be like, you know
You
what?
learn, yeah.
I come back with the answer. Please give me your email. Here's my business card. I'll send you an email tomorrow, or depending on what's
And it's
what's
okay
needed.
to not know.
Yeah,
It's okay to not know, but of course there are some basics of your work that you
Yeah.
gotta know.
that's true.
If not, you're not credible in front of the person, you know. But if it's a specific question, it's okay. I mean, I don't know. Give me a second. I'm gonna try to find it. If not, okay, I'm gonna find it and come back to you.
Yeah,
And you gotta do it. Just don't just talk to talk. Like if you say to somebody, "I will call you back,"
do it.
and I know this by experience that actually I learned, and the guy like who happened, like I told him, I remember I told him, okay, I will do this negotiation for you, I will get the price, I will come back to you and I will let you know. I didn't, okay, because I had a lot of other negotiations to do
Yeah.
for that client,
Yeah.
for home services, and I wasn't sure that I will get the price, so I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do it like after, I'm gonna do it 2 days after, because I had time.
Yeah.
You know, the installation is like in 3 weeks, you say, I have time, I can do it. So I wait. So the guy himself, he called me and he told me, hey, what's up? What's up with the price? You told me you will call me. And I was like, shit. Yeah, you're right. I told him like straight up, sorry, my bad. Because he called me and he decided to cancel the order.
Yeah.
You know, I lost the client, but he told me, you know, I understand you are young. Just in the future, make sure not to, you know, if you tell them something. Yeah, I was like, wow, shit, respect.
It's good. Yeah,
It's
that's
a good
this
lesson.
type of clients, they help you out.
Yeah, the guy was working for Bombardier was like, look, I passed, like, I was where you are. Just if you tell somebody you're gonna call them to give the price, give the answer, do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit. He made me understand. No, he didn't make me. Of course, I felt bad because I gave her something I will tell, I will do. I didn't. But he made me feel that, okay, it's a lesson. Do not repeat it. And after that, even I didn't get the price, even it was worse than it should be, I always give a call back or give a text.
Yeah.
Just because it's a question of respect.
Yeah.
You gotta keep your word. And the client will respect that. You know, they will be, okay, it's not the price I wanted, don't worry, just cancel it. But we still stay in touch. I got your number, I got a better deal, I'm gonna contact you.
Yeah.
It's better than just not calling, not giving an answer, nothing. Your credibility is gone. And if one day that customer, whatever, he come back, or if you know he can have access to your colleagues, your manager, boss,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he talks shit about you, that's your reputation goes down. And if you do the right thing and if some customer comes down and talks shit about you, your colleagues and the manager will be like, you're bugging. They will tell the customer, something is wrong, you are not telling the real story, because they know if you did the work right,
Who
that
you
you
are.
don't do that. Yeah, exactly, who you are, what's your value. And it happened to me sometimes that maybe rarely one customer came and he was talking shit and all the colleagues were like, are you
fuck
sure
are you
you're
talking
talking
about?"
about him?
Yeah.
And when I heard, I was like, okay, tell the customer to come see me, I will talk with them.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta take ownership and be responsible. You know, that's the point. That comes down again for the good service. Good service, good salesman, responsible, and what's the profit at the end of that? What you will get if you do all of these things that we just talked about?
Well, you get better at selling.
better.
You get better at your job. You get great reputation. And at the end of the day, well, you become something. You become someone more serious in your job. That's what you get. Of course, you get the money. Because who doesn't
Exactly.
want the money? You know, we all
Money
want the
comes.
money. But at the same time, it's not only the money you earn, but it's what you become too while doing what you're doing. As
Exactly.
Jim Rohn used to say, you know, like,
Yeah, get rich by giving a service to others, not on the expense of the others. You know, making money on the people and crossing them, and you know, just selling just to sell.
yeah, that doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Because later on, the world talk to each other. Your clients talk to each other, and if it's a close business or a close cycle, they will know eventually because they be talking.
Bouche à oreille,
They know.
exactly.
They know. They be like, oh yeah, this guy.
And that works both ways, good way and bad way. But
Yeah,
bad way, it's
exactly.
it times 5 when it's bad.
Also, well, there is this is true. When it's bad, but also bad publicity can be also publicity. You know, I know it's
Yeah.
not
It depends the
it's not
sector.
the ideal, okay? But let's say this guy, my client, okay, he be like, yo, I have this kid who won't keep coming to my office. He starts showing up and he be like trying to sell me his product, and you know, this is like the 5th time I tell him that I will call him if ever I need something. Yeah, that's also good publicity, because at the end of the day, that shows that you're doing your job. One, two, that you're persistent. No matter what, you're still showing up for
Yeah.
different projects, different opportunities. And at the end of the day, if you piss him up, then he's talking to of you to someone else, and someone else is knowing that you're on the way to them too. You know?
True. It depends how you
this
see
type
it.
of
It depends how you see it, perception-wise. Yeah. You know, maybe one day the guy will say, "Oh, you know, okay, I appreciate your hard work, your persistence. You know what? Come here.
yeah.
Let's
At
talk
some
about
point, they'd be like, yeah,
it." You know, or maybe not. They will be like, "Oh my God, this guy
again.
But maybe at that time, well, what you can do is maybe change your approach, right?
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, there was a story that I read, basically same thing. It was, let's say there was a class of salesmen. They just finished their class and all that.
Yeah.
And there was experimented salesmen, guys. And there is a new guy. So the best one of them, he was like, you know what? I got a customer there. He's really easy, like to close. You know, I don't have time to go to see him. Can you go just see him with him? And he was basically joking, because that's the hardest customer to close.
Okay.
He was just joking, just to make fun of the guy. So basically, what happened? The new guy go there. Okay, so they are, and the other guys, the old salesmen, the best ones, they are waiting and just
Yeah.
just joking around. So the guy who was new came back, and
The
they are like,
contract.
yeah, they are like, so what happened? And the guy said, oh, it was right. It was really easy. I took it. And they're like, what? How come? What happened? Well, he was like, yeah, it was the easiest thing I did.
Bus.
And he explained, well, basically, I got there, and we didn't even talk about the offer that we have. I was just curious about the guy, and he was surprised, because he was used to everybody coming and be like, hey, you want to buy this? Get this, that, this. No, the guy just came. How are you? Oh, you like this? I like dogs too. Wow, what's
Yeah, man.
And he was just talking about like 15 minutes with the guy about stuff, just curious, authentically, not fake,
Yes.
not just fake shit like, oh my God, I like that too. Wow.
Yeah,
That's
because
fake.
you're resented. You're resented
but
when
when
you be
it's
talking like that.
when it's
yeah.
real, authentic, this connection is there. And then he like the client was like, oh, by the way, yeah, so why you came? And he's like, oh, well, you know, we have this offer here. I don't know, like, you know, it may be good for you. What's this? And he goes in, you know, the guy himself, he asked him, why
Yeah,
are you
why
here?
are you-
What's up? What you selling? You know, it comes naturally.
Yeah.
And that's why the guy was like, okay, you know what? Take $5,000, take
Yeah.
it, I gave me.
What
You
you
know?
just said is very important, because that's also another technique. It's taking care of the emotions of your client.
The-
You
the
did
needs,
take care of
exactly.
the emotions of the client. The client was interested in some subjects that you were too. You guys took the time to meet each other, know a
Yes.
bit more of the personality, and then suddenly everything become more calm. Everything become more. How do we say that? Détendu. Everything become more.
Yeah, I say, remember, relax.
Yes,
Everything's more
exactly.
relaxed and the tension is down.
And that's the best the best
Yes.
door
Because the customer goes from this to,
to this.
oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Look, he's a good guy. You know, that. In my opinion, that's one of the best ways when specifically it's a big thing.
Yeah.
Like we are not talking about just quick
No,
something
no,
that to sell.
exactly.
When it's a big thing, taking the time, sitting down with somebody, just
Yeah.
talking. You get, well, to do those type of things, a lot of skills is needed.
Yeah, of
but
course.
the main one, it's the capability to be curious, be enthusiastic, you know, and to listen, you know, to very like listen. Like if you
Yeah.
tell me you like, I don't know, books, and me, I'm like, oh, nice. So yeah, so I'm here to talk about this deal I have.
What?
The guy, maybe he won't tell you like what the fuck are you
No,
talking
no, he'd
about.
be like listening to
You will see in his face, but like, okay, you know, like. But if I'm like, oh shit, I like books too. What's your best book? What's this? What's that? Oh, you read that? damn, I suggest you to read this. Like, you go to speak about 15-20 minutes for other stuff, you forgot whatever what it was, the guy already or the girl already likes you. And when somebody likes you, secret here, they are more like prone to buy something from you.
Yeah.
You don't buy something from somebody you don't like.
Yeah.
Like, if I like you, whatever, you are my customer, you are the guy who sells me, I like your energy. So whatever you tell me, first, I have confidence in you. Second of all, it's not gonna be something bad. You're a likable guy. You're interested in my needs.
Exactly.
You know, you're positive, whatever. Let me check. But if you go straight to this is this,
Yeah.
sometimes there are customers like that. They don't want the bullshit.
No, either.
You know?
Sometimes they just want the shit, you know, they just want to buy.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, I don't want quit all the talking. Like,
I
I'm
don't
looking
have
for
time,
this. What's the price? Okay, when can you deliver? That's it. You close.
Exactly.
But that's more rare.
That's more rare.
More often you have
you
to
gotta adapt.
come and show that you're there to to
like exactly
take care of your client.
Take care of clients
Give
and
good service.
There are these two strategies, but well, that's more in marketing, but it's called push and pull.
Yeah.
Well, in general, the customer, you should pull them to you,
Yeah.
not push. You know, you don't push meaning that you push your product to them.
Yeah.
By pulling, you are pulling them to you. They're coming to see you. I remember, like, I think it was in the summer, we talked about focusing more on the needs of the customer that you was seeing and all that, because your speech can be perfect.
Yeah.
Your product is perfect, very good. You know your speech, it's perfect. But you don't have the ability to listen, you don't adapt it, because if I have the best product in the world, right? Let's say in your case, let's say I have the best interior design quality product, the materials, they're high quality, they come from Sweden, whatever, they're, mamma mia, give it to me, take my money. But whatever I explain, it's good, it's perfect. But it's not what you need. I didn't even care to ask you, what do you know? What do you want? Yes. You know, I didn't adapt myself and my product for your needs. I just got, boom, best thing, best speech, best way to do it. You need this. I don't need
How
this.
do you know?
How do you know? Yeah. He will tell you, we are not interested right now. We'll let you know when we are.
Exactly.
In other words, get the fuck out. Yeah, like it's literally that.
Yeah,
literally
man.
that, bro.
But also when you're in sales, that's another thing that you're gonna get this type of thing a lot also.
Of course, always.
And when it's long-term projects that you're working on, of course you're gonna get pushed over. They also want to see how persistent are you. You came today, you think that because you came today you look nice and whatever, I'm gonna trust you with my money. You fucked up. Come around another time. You know what, today I don't feel like.
Exactly.
You know, I don't want to listen to your shit today.
Yeah, well, I will give my time to you.
Come another day. You know, that's how it goes when it's long-term sales.
Yeah, it's persistence goes into it. Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of a client I had this week.
Okay.
He's a Palestinian guy, okay?
Yeah, the guy. Yeah.
I was in front of the door and the door was closed because COVID reasons and whatever, you know. It says a number on the door for delivery. So I called and I said, hey, I have a delivery of my project. Yeah, it's for this project. I said the name and whatever. And he was like, oh, you have a delivery for that project? I was like, yeah, I have one. I didn't have a delivery. I'm just walking in to show you my product.
Yeah,
but I said it's a delivery because I still have samples and shit. So the guy came in, and actually it was really good because he opened the door. He started talking to me. He asked me for where I was from. I said from Mexico. The guy did a internship in Mexico while he was studying in university. So we start talking, having fun. Again, the same thing we're talking about.
Exactly.
He talked about whatever he likes from there. Like he told me, oh, there is a place in Mexico there that I really like, Tenampa, where you drink tequila in Mexico City. And I was like, yeah, and you know the shooters in Mexico, they're not this big. They're this big. That's a shooter in Mexico. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
And we start laughing, having fun. I said a few words in Arabic that I know, so we connect that way. We
Exactly.
barely talk about the product, but he told me, look, I'm gonna look up. I'm working on this project. I'm gonna present it to my colleagues and whatever. You have my number. You have my email. You know, that's
exactly what we was talking about, bro.
without
Like,
forcing it. You know, because sometimes,
came
yeah,
naturally.
sometimes you have to force it in a way. You have to. It's
Yes,
not that. It's
just-
not that you only gonna content with one sentence.
bro, that's exactly what we were talking about.
Yeah, so it's good. You know, sometimes you're just gonna click with the person. And I mean, I'm not being like fake with him. I was actually enjoying the conversation. And he
exact-
was enjoying the conversation too. And you know,
No, nobody likes when it's just for, like, they know you are here just to sell something. You know?
without Vaseline.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean,
like,
well,
take it.
that's why because there are some aggressive sales
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
And actually, I know one guy who, like, he's actually very good at sales, but he's
He's
very
aggressive,
aggressive.
yes.
It's his style, and it works.
Yeah, it
like
does.
I didn't see any client saying, "Oh, you're too aggressive," whatever. It just works, but
Yeah.
it takes a lot of energy, persistence. Like, you know, you gotta work hard for it. And it's just the way you do it.
Yeah.
But there are other salesmen who are aggressive and they are not good. That's the thing. Like, if you're not good, you're aggressive. The person just in front of you, like, I don't want it. Because you gotta be able to read the non-verbal, you know.
Yeah.
Like, if I see that you are about to go out from the place, you know, and you are just already looking there and your body's going, I'm not gonna continue like bringing you in.
No, of course not. You're
You're
not
already
gonna
done.
push because you also want to go. Sometimes you arrive for the client, they have a meeting in like 2 or 1 minutes.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
you gotta let them go. You be like, okay, no problem. Look, here's my business card. Here's my product. When you have time, take a look with a coffee, whatever, and we talk each other later.
Exactly, like you.
Now you ask for business card also,
Mhm. Of
so
course,
that
gotta
way
stay in
you have
contact.
already the contact.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
when you come back, you can show, hey, I got the
Hey,
card.
I
you
got
gave
your
me.
card. Remember? Nah.
Exactly, because if not, nobody wants to just get fucked. Let's say, like, you know, they want something because it's part of our life. Like, you
Yeah.
don't want to just talk with somebody not pleasant or whatever. Specifically when we talk about money, you know.
Yeah.
You want somebody who knows what he does and he do it well.
Yeah.
And, you know, nicely, and there is a vibe to it. And it's an experience at the end of the day.
Yes.
Anything you do, it's an experience. If every person in front of you doesn't do it well, it's bad experience.
But you learn from those times when you do bad.
Of course.
Because we do bad. We all do bad, huh?
Of course, and
There is some days that I go out and I'll be like, oh shit, what the fuck happened to
Oh,
me? I was
sure.
shaking the whole time. I was not understanding what he was saying. I got nervous. I got this. I got that. Meh.
yeah, and
Learning.
like you was saying, like if you actually almost everybody are selling something.
Yeah.
Okay.
You sell yourself on the internet. Do you have an Instagram? Do you have a Facebook?
You sell
You're
yourself
selling yourself.
every day, okay? But the thing is, specifically when your job is as a salesman
Mm.
or whatever, you are already putting yourself in a situation when you gotta have a lot of no's and rejections.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Hell yeah.
Straight up rejections. Like, whether it's like selling apples, selling Apple phones,
Yeah.
selling home service, selling homes, selling whatever, you know, whatever you can think about.
First
you are-
things first.
you are putting yourself in a situation where you will get rejection because from 10 people, at least 8 of them will tell you no.
Yeah.
One will buy it because he likes you or whatever, and the other one will buy it just to try it.
Mm-hmm.
Or why not?
You said something good about this rule. Like if you do 10 customers, maybe 1 or 2 will buy something. The other
Yeah.
ones will say no.
Yeah, it's
And-
like we said,
and
it's
part of
number
it.
games.
It's part of it.
It's number games. You wanna bro, that's for sure. Numbers don't lie.
No.
Okay, because more you do, more you get better. The more you do, the more you show that you are persistent, and you know you did it wrong. Next time you did it right.
Yeah.
This thing you did it wrong. Next time you did it right.
Yeah.
And if I talk to you, and I talk another 1,000 clients, well, if I compare my first talk and the 1,000
Yeah.
one, I'm a pro now.
yeah. also they see you. Like, let's say you talk with a client today, you meet him 3 months later, he will see what you become.
Yeah, you'll see the progress.
He will see if you been fucking around still, or oh shit, I remember this kid. Yeah, I remember his presentation was shit, but now he looks more clean. Now he looks
Got
more
experience and
secure. Now he looks more
confidence,
this. You know,
confidence.
like, you know, he ensured me,
Exactly.
because you gotta take your your client has to feel like he can trust you. Like,
Exactly.
you gotta ensure your clients.
If you are not sure about what you sell on yourself,
Exactly.
the non-verbal, like you can filter
Yeah.
somebody doesn't know what he's doing. But if you don't know what you're doing, but at least you are confident and you make sure, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. It's okay. I'm gonna find
Yeah,
information and we'll take care of you.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Yeah, it happens. I'm new here or whatever.
Yes.
I don't have experience.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Try.
But if you don't know and you are stressing and like panicking or whatever, come on.
Yeah, man.
Like there is not an example, like it's close to the example that we were talking about, confidence. I didn't see it, but I heard the story of, I don't know if you know the player Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's a soccer player with a big ego.
The one with the long hair.
Yes,
huh?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So this guy, when he was 17 years old, with his manager, they were negotiating a price for playing a game, a football game for
Yeah.
a company, a club. And when they were there, it was in documentary. His manager looked like he was stressed out and he was not sure about something.
Yeah.
Zlatan, who is 16, 17 years old, he looked at him, he said, "What's the matter with you? Like, you look like you don't belong here. Come on, act like you belong here." He's 17 years old, and he's
Yeah.
telling that to a 50-year-old manager. Like, okay, maybe it's the first time you're in this situation, whatever, but you gotta act, together. You gotta show up. The
Yeah.
show must continue.
Yeah, that's
Whether you
true.
know your shit or you don't know. Act, salesmaning, like selling, it's an acting.
Yeah,
it's
it
art.
is.
Not acting like fake, but just
No.
showing that you are here for the person.
Yeah.
And hey, man, I got the job because I deserve it. I'm gonna do it well. I don't know something, I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
Never be ashamed or shy or, ego stuff to not ask a question.
Yes.
Because that will hurt you, then will help you.
Yeah.
That's about like,
And gotta try, you gotta try, you gotta try, you gotta try and try and try and try.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't try,
You never become better.
yeah, and then you will start blaming some people for your failure, but
That's another subject then. There is another subject. The blaming and all these things that you can feel.
let's focus on the good mindset and good shit
Yeah.
that whatever you are doing right now, remember you are selling. If you're not selling a product, you are selling yourself. If you want to have promotion, you gotta sell yourself. In your opinion, why do you do interviews? why they don't just take you by checking your resume or CV, Because
Yeah.
they want to see who the fuck is this guy or this girl, what they have, what's their extra value, what they can
make
give
sense.
me. I don't give a damn. Like, there are companies, they don't give a damn what's your degree, he got a master's. Okay, but what do you look
What can
like?
you do?
Can he work with other people? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can he find solutions? Can he show some leadership or whatever? Can he sell? We need some people with personalities to speak.
Yeah.
Just your master degree or just your degree. And I got a question for you.
What's up?
Bring me. Do you think it's good while you're studying to not work at all?
No, man, because you're disconnected with the field that you're trying to get in. The early you get into a field, the better. Even though you don't know shit, throw yourself at it. Always say yes and then find a way.
Because what will happen when you finish your studies and you just
Let's
go to
say
work?
I never worked in whatever field I'm trying to study, and then I have my master's degree. I passed my years there, and I feel like I deserve now to work because I worked hard for it at school. Yeah, bro, but that's not real life. School, it's like a practice to what's coming up
Theory.
next for real.
Yeah, it's theory.
Yeah.
In real life, it's different than theory.
Theory and real life, Of course, theory will help you a lot. You become way better. You're more qualified because you know more technical stuff. You appear, exactly as we were talking about, you appear more serious. You might be more confident because you know this stuff, but if you don't use the knowledge that you know, then it won't help. Even though you know it, but you don't use it,
you don't know how to practice.
It's useless.
You know, I used to think that just experience is not enough. You know, I used to think that because I thought like you gotta know some knowledge, some theory that you learn.
True.
But then, yes, it's true. But let's say if you don't go to the school, the universities, you just have the big experience, the good experience.
Yeah.
Well, to be able to move up, you don't necessarily need to go to school.
No.
You just need to have the curiosity to learn yourself.
Yeah.
Whatever you learn in school, honestly, you can learn it yourself, except if you have really good teachers who you can benefit from them, like, you know, get some extra juice by experience. And that's rare, honestly. There are some teachers like that, but rarely. That they are not just there to their work, because they do their work like, yeah, they care about their students, they want they to perform, you know, but
of course
they work, bro. They're like us, like we do our job, and then, you know, when it's fucking 20 years you are doing the same shit, do you really care about if this girl or this guy passes exam, or you're caring about just talking your stuff that you repeat again and again and nothing updates? And
well, you have updates in the past of the years, but
with
mostly it's the same.
Yes,
I know. But if you're like, okay, because there are different types of teachers, as you said, there are teachers who keeps evolving with whatever they have, but there are teachers who just, like, you know, they repeat whatever they've been repeating over the years.
And some of them give some extra game, some of them don't.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know?
And the ones who do, they help you out the most.
Exactly, like that's why you are in school. Like you don't want just to somebody to explain you what's in the book.
Yeah, it's like now, okay?
I can
now
read the book
school,
myself.
School, how is it now in pandemic time?
It's online.
Everything online. You be in front of the computer and where is the human touch? It's very cool when you finish your class and then you go see your teacher.
Yeah,
and you get the better grades after. Why? Because he see interest from yourself. You be like, oh, I'm asking a question about this, I didn't understand that. Even though you're not the top performer in the class, he will consider you because you're the top performing
because
after
you're curious.
class.
Well, you're curious.
Yeah.
Well, not, I don't know all of them or whatever, but some teachers appreciate when you got questions for them.
Yes.
It shows that you're here, you want to practice, you want to participate, and you're not just here to listen
pass
and
your fucking
buy.
shit. Yes.
Same thing on Zoom, like, bro, nobody asks questions, almost nobody. You know, it's not because they know everything. No, they just
They'd be like, hey, I'm in my class.
You're in
that's it.
comfort at home, whatever. They don't see if you are there. They don't hear you. The teacher is doing basically monologue and hey, you pay the same shit that you was paying for any other semesters. You're just paying now. But I'm kind of glad that we slowly will come back to the regular.
If it's like that, if it's regular, I want to go back to school. But if it's still like in computer, I don't know, man. Don't like
the
that type of experience. Don't like it.
It has good sides and bad sides, of course. You know, you don't waste time. Well, waste time to do the road to go there.
It's not a waste of time. Do the road. A lot of people believe that do the road is a waste of time. But when you do the road, you think about it more.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you be like, shit, I'm actually doing 2 hours to get there.
To study, exactly.
I'm not gonna fuck around because that's my time, you know?
Exactly. But
I did my fucking time in the bus, I did my fucking time on whatever, you know, car, bus, motorcycle, donkey, whatever you move on, okay? It doesn't matter.
Your legs.
It's the time. The time you spend to get there, you know, like.
But now my time is I can be asleep. I just wake up 5 minutes before the class. Enter to
I'm
the Zoom.
still sleeping, you know, I'm still like,
Nobody takes the presents, nothing, you know, it's just, it has good sides, meaning that if it's in the night, the class at least, you know, you don't need to go or whatever, but it's not the same thing.
No, man.
And teachers, they are not as motivated when, you know, they don't see any faces, they don't hear anything.
Exactly.
They are just there and
they see names, and that's it. Another number.
Yeah. It's not motivating to do your
No,
job.
it's we're not meant to be like this.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, well, whatever, we adapt.
Same thing. Work. It's not. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't feel.
Yeah, business are harder this time because you can't reach the people unless you be knocking the door. Next week I'm knocking the door. You don't open this time, next week I'm knocking the door.
Okay.
And eventually they will show up, they will maybe put a number, they will whatever, you find a way. If I can't enter by the door, I will enter by the window. And there is always a back door in the building, so
It's a metaphor.
no, it's true, I do it. If I can't get by the front door, I try to enter by somewhere else, or I try to contact somebody telling some bullshit like, oh yeah, I have a delivery for this, and they believe you, and that way you enter, you knock the door, and they be like, hey, how did you get in?
Yeah, you gotta find
How
ways.
did you get in? I'm like, like that, it was open.
Yeah, it reminds me, there's, the guy I was always sending you the videos, Biotainment, the videos. So when he was starting, what he was doing, he found out like 100 clients that he would like to do business with.
Mm-hmm.
He bought shoes, okay, like classy shoes or Jordans, whatever. He put one pair of the shoes in a box. He put a letter on it. He sent it up to them. They found it. They opened. They found one shoes, and the letter says, "Hi, I present him." Like he presents himself. He says, "Here's one shoe. I hope meeting you to give you the second shoe, and I hope seeing you have a time to talk with you." So if you call him back, well, you get the second pair of the shoe, so you can have the real shoes, and you can wear them, and you have a contact with him. This was like one of his marketing techniques, which is nice. I mean,
It's out of the box.
You gotta invest, of course. You gotta invest, but out of the box, exactly. Out of the box.
It was in a box, but out of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And bro, who imagines to get a shoe?
Yeah, why?
And one.
Yeah.
Not two.
Like, are you a clown or what?
Yeah.
Where's my other shoe?
And then you read it, you understand. You're like, damn, I appreciate the originality.
Yeah.
Let me check out who is this guy.
Yeah, who's this guy?
Sending me a shoe.
Yeah, why you send me a shoe? Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah,
There are a lot of,
sometimes you gotta play with it.
There are a lot of techniques to reach the customer.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, for me, I hope we will go back slowly but surely to real communication with people, face to face, school. I didn't think I would say that, but I miss being in school with some other people, talking with them, doing the small talk, whatever.
Yeah, even there.
Even though the subject will be the COVID, the bullshit, the regular thing.
Yeah.
But it's we need this. We need these type of conversations.
That are reminders.
Yeah, if you are locked up at your place 24/7, being scared, that's crazy.
Yeah, and if you're locked up 24/7, please watch us.
Yeah, distract yourself, relax. Because mentally some people can make it worse than it is. Even I like some specifically old people, they are very scared, and I understand why. But just the mental pressure that they put on themselves, it's you might not get the COVID, but you might get something else just by the pressure
By
you put on.
yeah.
So keep that in mind also. But yeah, this week, this episode is more like a class we did, a sale class, little sale class, tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks.
But yeah, there's a lot.
But it's reminders for us, right? It's things that sometimes we might be wrong, we might be right to you, but that's why we like comments. Please comment. If you know something we don't,
Let us
we
know.
appreciate.
Let us
Bring
know,
it.
And we're sharing our experiences and the things that works, didn't work for us and all that. But at the end of the day, it's based on real events. It's not from the air. It's
not from imagination.
Yeah, it's not from imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we appreciate you watching this. Hopefully you liked it, you enjoyed it. If you did, share it. In your Instagram stories, at Facebook, whatever you are watching this. Appreciating. And I think that's all for today.
Yeah.
We did pretty good. And see you next time. Stay safe.
Peace.